Okay, I'm going to see if I can get any more. This is part two. Uh, that was stuffed in the car, and this is on Saturday, the day before Easter. And so I just spent one night there where West Paces Ferry, where I went for the talks, and then all that happened. And my ex-husband comes back, and he takes me to Ridgeview, I think it's the name of it, one night there, and then I'm stuffed in the car by Philip that I grew up with, and I love him. I don't know if he could really help or not, but his wife told me as they stuffed me in the car with her in the condition I was in, so they with my ex-husband, so there were what 4 people there, and told me that they couldn't help me, that the people Philip worked for were the ones doing it to me, the ATF. So he's retired now. But anyway, it was horrible. Before we got to Huntsville, and this woman I knew was out to kill me then. I mean, she was always horrible. She's a psychopath and was diagnosed as one. Anyway, on the way over there, it was hell in the condition I was in. And I got over there and I had no money. I had no coat. They'd just taken everything from me. And she said she was going to Crestwood. I said, why? She said, you're going there. And I said, what do you mean? I said, I'll get out and run. I knew what she meant then. I mean, after all, I'm not totally stupid. And she said, I'll have the cops lock you up. And believe me, they would have, because you have to know what followed later when Jack Hartsfield, a reporter, FBI agent, helped me. He saved my life more than once, probably. And Salvador Vizzini, ex-FBI, retired, came over at the same time that I went to Huntsville right after then, when the antifreeze in 80, and as police chief, and he was sent there to try to help save me too. Believe me, he and Jack are also friends. But anyway, I'm dropped off there. I don't have money if or anyone to call. I can't find my children. I'm not sure they would have let them help me anyway at the time, if they even knew the truth. So it's horrible what happened. Next day's Easter. There was no, like over at West Paces Ferry, they did none of the required things, as admitting, well, I'm a hostage is a plain fact of it. So I'm gonna jump, because I don't think this tape's gonna go up. I don't have that much time left. Um, but I do want to get this in. This Huntsville, Alabama, the Space Center and all this, Marshall Space Flight Center, Redstone Arsenal and all this. Well, space flight, Marshall Islands. You want to see what the United States is really into, and you think the New World Order that kidnapped me is going to help you in the end? But anyway, that shouldn't be a part of this. Right's right and wrong's wrong. So anyway, I am left there in the condition I'm in, and I really, it's such hell. My children is what I kept holding on to, and I hadn't found out about being kidnapped until after I was in that campaign to replace one of the doctors I wrote about, Larry McDonald, congressman, in '83. I found out then my real name and all that. So at this point, I don't know. I thought it was a book because I wrote the book and the names and everything in it. So on a Wednesday, no, let's see, Monday, the Easter's Sunday, Monday is, I'm turned over to Bill Goodson. Well, you have to have a background check on him. And I'm scared to death. He comes in and he says, am I going to be the next case in your book? I thought, what are you talking about? You shouldn't even know, you know. Well, anyway, he didn't do any tests either till Wednesday. So this is, I went in on the first at West Paces Ferry for a tox and see what happened on Tuesday before Easter. Okay, so that would have been the first. And this is the following, not the following Wednesday after Easter, which would have been 6th, 7th, 9th of April. He finally comes in and does a tox screen blood test. And when it comes back, they won't let me see it. Well, all this time, Lana Dempsey's saying, I'm going to put you away. I've got attorneys and judges that'll put you away. So many times she said that, even after I was out, and she took me to her trailer, and come to find out my ex-husband's paying her $40 a week to keep me. All right? So he's got my apartment. He's got my sons. He never paid me child support. He may have, or anything. He may have paid a little along the way, but there was a court order and all of that. And nobody stopped to think, well, I would, if they're trying to say I don't have the money or don't that, I would have had the money had the law at any point in time worked for me. Remember, I was kidnapped and brought over here. The money that I had and homes and everything stripped. I mean, my name. So now then, I get out and finally get out. And you should see who's in there with me. And you can always say somebody's lying when you're in a situation like that. One of the guys was in, quote, communication, or head of it, out at Redstone Arsenal. Well, I won't say all the rest of them. One guy said he was promised $10,000 or $20,000 to kill me. I've been told that before by some people, know how much they were offered to kill me, and for some reason they didn't accomplish it.